What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another 5-minute preview here on the channel. It's Matchday 40. It's nearly over from a Blues perspective, but Carlisle United take the trip down to Chesterfield this coming Tuesday night. And off the back of a sold-out away end at Doncaster, it's not where we want to be, is it? I think pretty much nailed on to go down, to be fair, and unfortunately another tough game against a team that have in a fantastic run of form as of late. But let's meet the opposition in Chesterfield Football Club. They were founded in 1867. Their current manager is Paul Cook, and they play the football at the SMH Group Stadium, which holds 10,600, and anyone making the trip down, it is a 332-mile round trip, which will take you around 6 hours and 12 minutes in the car. Safe travels to any Blues heading down to Chesterfield this Tuesday night. But looking at the previous 5 games, as I just said, Chesterfield in an unbelievable run of form. 4 wins, 1 draw. Carlisle, of course, a dire run of form as of late. But Chesterfield, a 1-0 win over Barrow, a 0-0 against Harrogate, a 2-1 win against Notts County, a 4-0 away win at Salford, and a 2-1 win against Newport. Carlisle, the 3-0 defeat at Doncaster, a 2-2 against MK Dons, a 2-1 against Bromley, a 2-1 defeat against AFC Wimbledon, and a 1-0 against Harrogate. So 1 draw, 1 win, and 3 losses for Carlisle United in their previous 5. And last time we met was a while ago now, wasn't it? It feels like every time we do this, last time we met, we seem to have got through a full squad revamp, and we're still not where we need to be. But a 2-0 win for Chesterfield at Brunton Park in December in front of 6,500 people. Will Grigg indeed on fire, and our defence was terrified. But yeah, Chesterfield come away with a 2-0 win there. And yeah, I can't remember it. Every game in the last 18 months has just blended into one, really, from a Carlisle perspective. But I went a little bit different with the starting 11, and obviously John Jones is injured. I went with a 4-2-2, depends how you want to look at it. We've got Gabe Rees in net with Archie Davis, Sam Lavelle, Val Thomas and Cameron Harper. I've got Josh Vella and Sean Fasai in the midfield, with Kadeem Harris and Stephen Wern acting as right mid, left mid, or attacking midfielders, depending on how you would play it. And then I've got Matthew Dennis and Joe Hugel up top. Just think it might be interesting to see, 2 strikers up against one another, like up with one another, supporting each other up the top end of the pitch instead of just having a solo striker. Because really, what have we got to lose, to be fair? Like, if we're being honest about it. So that's what I would go with. I'd say 4-2-2, 4-4-2, depending on how you want to look at it. But just a bit of a revamp there. Looking at the matchday predictions, then we have a full midweek game week here, starting with Accrington 2, Fleetwood 2. Bit of a Manchester derby here with Barrow taking on Salford. I went with a 1-0 win for Salford. Chesterfield 2, Carlisle 0. Crewe 1, Grimsby 2, Doncaster 2, Warsaw 0, Gillingham 0, Colchester 0, Harrogate 1, Tranmere 3, Morecambe 0, Cheltenham 0, Newport 1, Bromley 1, Port Vale 2, Bradford 3, and finishing there at the County Ground, Swindon 2, AFC Wimbledon 1. Now, I went with another defeat for Carlisle United, probably to no one's surprise, to be fair. I don't think we reacted very well at all. So obviously, Tranmere played on the Friday night, and then we got battered on the Saturday. I do think Chesterfield, again, will be too strong for us. And I do think they will come away with a 2-0 win, doing the double over Carlisle United in the league. But yeah, no, I think a 2-0 for Chesterfield. What are your thoughts, though? Love to know them. Let me know in them comments down below if you're making the trip down to Chesterfield. Fair play. But you must be mad. Yeah, it's been a long old season, hasn't it? And fingers crossed, Carlisle, well, fingers crossed we can just end the season on a bit of a high, whatever that looks like. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. I've been seeing you off, and I'll see you in the next one.